Welcome back to Living Local. Well, after children, some women can suffer from urinary incontinence, making daily life uncomfortable and embarrassing. But what is shocking is that a lot of women suffer in silence. But they don't have to anymore. Maria is at Advanced Gynecology talking to a doctor about a chair that can help with this issue. And the best part is it's painless and only takes 30 minutes.
We are back at Advanced Gynecology talking to Dr. Dunham, and what am I sitting on right now? We teased a little bit about it. Tell us more. It's an Emsella, right?
It's called the Emsella chair. Really what this chair is it's very strong magnetic field. It's called high-FEM, or high-intensity focused electromagnetic waves. And what it does, you're sitting on it, it's actually causing very strong contractions of your pelvic floor, which you probably can feel.
I can, but I don't know how to describe it. It like doesn't hurt. It just feels like someone's kind of like tapping down there.
Yes. It is the same type of contraction as women know Kegels. So that's really what this is doing. But it's doing a super maximal Kegel. And the setting here is for 28 minutes. That's the typical treatment. And in that time frame, it's the equivalent of 12,000 Kegels.
Wow.
And so the chair is really exciting for us. In gynecology, we see a lot of incontinence. And typically, at least even just recently, we didn't have this as an option for treatment. This is completely non-surgical, non-invasive treatment for incontinence, and it covers multiple types of incontinence. So some women have overactive bladder where they urinate too frequently, and other women have leakage where, like whether they're running or they laugh and they leak. This actually can treat both.
Right. And I'm sitting like this on purpose. Describe to me, like there's a certain way to sit in this chair to get the maximum result.
Correct. Yeah, you really want the pelvic floor to be as close to the chair bottom as possible. And so yes, oftentimes you have to sit with a little bit legs apart and lean forward, and you know that's part of the positioning is part of the treatment, where we get you positioned where you feel it maximally, and then we start the treatment.
Right. And it's treating all different types of incontinence. Again, let's go into how often would someone need to do something like this before those results are at their max?
Well, this chair had to go through the FDA for clearance, and their protocol was 6 treatments. That's 6 treatments over a 3-week time frame. So about twice a week. Once you start your treatments, we really would like people to finish them in that time frame, because that's all the data that we have is on that protocol.
Right.
Now, I will say we have people that have come in, and even 1 or 2 treatments, they have seen a noticeable difference in how frequently they're urinating. So sometimes you can actually get results before you've finished all 6 treatments.
Wow. And that's actually what I've had since I've had my kids. You know, there's just frequent urination, and it's totally normal, but I thought it was just one of those things that like I would have to suffer with for the rest of my life. So I'm so happy that something like this is available, because the other alternatives are medicine that doesn't always work for, you know, your certain type of incontinence, and then also surgery, which is scary, and there's a lot of downtime with that.
Yes. And again, that's why we're so happy that we have this even as an option. It really does fill this need, because just like what you said, we see women all the time that have suffered from urinary incontinence in silence. They just assume that that's normal, and I have a saying, it's common but not normal, and you don't have to suffer. And yes, this gives us another option where we don't have to go the route of medications, which can be expensive and have side effects. And also surgery. As we know, surgery works in the right person, but not everyone's a good candidate, and not everyone wants surgery. So this really gives them an option.
We're at Advanced Gynecology, and don't forget about that awesome event going on from 5 to 8 tonight? 5:30 to 8.
5:30 to 8.
All right.
5:30 till whenever. Whenever it's done, yeah.
All right, close it down.
All right, thank you, Maria. And Advanced Gynecology is hosting an Emsculpt event tonight from 5:30 to 8 p.m. at their location on 265 South Parkside Drive, Suite 100 in Colorado Springs. But they are available 24/7 online at advgyn.com, and the Emsculpt and Emsella chairs will be present at the event for you to try out, so you can try before you buy.